Oh, we struggle in all aspects of school.
Yeah.
We had PE down. That's about it.
And one.
PE and
I was really good.
That has stayed true to form.
Sean Watson, another step back, which I will say a lot of his problem, that O-line is atrocious. 8 sacks.
Yeah.
8 sacks. I'm good. Glad that.
He's gonna be back like when Vic came back to the league after the dog hit him.
Yes!
You took fire move now.
Damn it!
That is your phone.
You say it's a mock draft? I love that intensity. I want this guy on my team. It's a mock draft. No one gives a damn. We're throwing it away. And he broke his phone.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Pick'em Show for Benchwarmers Basement Banter. I'm Stat Guy.
Woody.
Woody
Off
is
the
here.
island.
He is back.
Woody.
The time change has helped him his availability.
Yes, in the finishing of harvest. It's
Well,
pretty great.
Yeah,
Like,
that too.
it's life again. Oh,
He's still
not on a
shaved
combine
his
right now.
harvest beard, but that's okay. It looks
No.
very full and big.
Me and my wife talked about that. She's like, it's actually the point. She's like, it looks presentable. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
it
so it
does.
looked like
It
crap
looks
last
better
month.
now.
I know,
But
and I get cold
see,
almost
I
all the
can't.
time
The
anyway.
only thing is, I can't ever when it gets above my. It drives me nuts.
No, I feel like I'm tasting it right now.
Yes,
Like I take
yeah,
a drink.
It is very annoying.
about
I
to
don't know
point.
how people do that one. That's why
I don't
mine
either. I
stay
don't either.
this.
See, I get in this way every year because you got No Shave November and you got hunting season, and I'm an idiot that's in a stand that's you climb up outside in the elements. So I actually think this keeps me warmer. I really
It
do.
does. I
And
do.
now I'm like, oh, yeah.
But
It's
then
like
it affects your
yeah,
eating.
probably-
It affects your eating.
I know.
It really does.
It'll take one night. I'll get pissed off at supper and be like, all right, it's over. And just
We're
gonna
trying to
put on
eat
a
ice
whim.
cream and it's just going everywhere. It's
Yeah.
the worst.
Yeah.
But anyways,
I make more of a mess than my kid that's not even 2. So that's a
Yes, yep.
problem.
Yep. Anyways, we are
That's-
back. We are doing the pick'em this week. We have at least been able to keep that up. Rogers
right.
is on his way back from Missouri for work, so we will
Driving
see him.
nice and safe too, remember?
Huh?
Yeah. I said driving nice and safe too. We talked about it on the
Yes, we did
chat.
talk about
No speeding.
that.
Look at that. His company, he's doing very good. Maybe because he has to. But
Yeah.
good luck, buddy.
But hopefully things settle down. We get another studio built and
Yeah.
we can get back to doing how we were doing. But if you stayed along
That's
with
right.
the pick'em, we appreciate it. So I'll go over the records from last week. As a total, we went 25 and 31, but there is a caveat on that 25 and 31 because somebody went 4 and 10.
Well, me either.
Our brave soldier of Rogers went 4 and 10 last week.
He's
you
looking
know-
like Gilligan's Island, not Rogers Island.
Yeah,
It's
when I
like-
looked at it and what he did last week, I just thought, yeah, that's pretty. Like I didn't see a
I'm
lot of
seriously-
wins for him. Now,
I
granted,
overuse it, but a lot of times I scratch my head. I'm like, bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how that plays off. Like I'm dodgeable.
Well, as
I've
I
been there.
immediately said in the group chat, I'm like, why is the Saints and Rams not our super lock? Oh, because Rogers picked the Saints for no apparent reason.
I'm not gonna lie. That when I saw the big spread and all, and I'm like, LA doesn't care about this game. I was like, oh, he might be onto something. And then it hit me. I'm like, wait, no, show's quarterback against that defense. No, I'm Rams. I'm
No, it's
Rams.
not
Like,
even close.
don't overthink it, right?
So, but the other 3 of us went 7 and 7. And the locks went 2 and 4. So that was a rough one on the locks. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Well, hold on.
it's been a struggle this year. There's been a lot of games you just even at week 9, 10, whatever on, you scratch your head. It's like, how the hell did that happen? Like the Lions, I did. Sure, maybe not cover, but to even lose the game outright, I was just threw my hands
hold
up.
on.
Like,
The
I don't know.
Oracle is not.
What's he doing?
Okay, the Pats. Okay, never mind. He didn't have the Pats as a lock, but we lost it. So I actually think we went 2 and 5.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. That was kind of a rough one. But you know what? That's why this stuff's hard. I mean,
It is.
this isn't straight up, guys. This is covering the spread, and
Yes.
Vegas is very good at their job. They really are.
So I'm going to assume, I'll make sure that now we are 30 and 32. I may have to look at
Yeah.
this. But
I'll
that's
tell you,
on the.
forget all that. You need to talk about your comeback from the beginning of the
Yes,
season. We were
we were
talking
talking
before the
about it.
show.
Week 5, I was 34-44. By far the
Mhm.
worst person, bringing the whole team down. Um,
Choosing my role.
like you were 38-40. Rogers was
Mm-hmm.
500, and Oracle was above 500. Since then, I won three straight weeks and tied for the win on the fourth one. I am now 67-68. I've gained a lot of games.
One back of the Oracle. One
Yes,
back.
I'm one back of the Oracle. You yourself are also one back of the Oracle, and
Steady Eddie here, buddy.
Rogers is
Ah,
62-73. He has not had a chance to watch a lot of games, is the thing. So he's
no.
just kind of shooting from the hip.
He's Rogers. He's going off his instincts. It's okay. What did he say last year in fantasy? Trust the process. Trust the process. He's getting there.
Yeah, I don't know. He's still going off of the preseason notions because I don't think he's watched very many games. Is my thought, but it's okay. We
What's
forgive
Chiefs?
him.
That's about it.
We are
Yeah.
263 and 275. A lot of that is him, kind of like last year with a certain somebody.
Who'd that be? Who'd that
Don't know.
be?
Don't know.
I still got
But-
my punishment coming too. I haven't forgot, guys. Papa Smurf's going to be on the show soon.
But let's
I
get
better
started.
say this before that.
Yeah, you better. Let's
Oh.
get started here. Raiders Broncos. This game getting ready to kick off here in 30 minutes or so, probably.
That's right.
Raiders at the Broncos. Broncos favored by 9.5.
A lot of points. A lot of points.
Raiders actually looked like something last week. They got Brock Bowers back, and that was very
Mhm.
important, apparently. But
Absolutely.
I'm still going Broncos here.
I'm being ballsy here. It looks like me and Oracle are both on the Raiders. I'd think about this. Two words. Backdoor cover. That's all I think's gonna happen. I had to think about that. Or was that 3? I think that's 2. But anyway,
Two.
I do. I think my big thing was what you touched on already. Bowers being back. We kicked Gino because he's been trashed this year, and he has been. That being said, he's not had his best weapon really right until last week, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, Bowers fought injuries all year. Also helped me like Surtain out. There's some defensive injuries for Denver. Divisional game. This could go very bad because the Raiders are very bad. But I just think that they can maybe get something late, and it's a lot of points. And the Bo Nix, the Raiders are screwed if Bo Nix thinks that the first quarter is the fourth quarter. If you get a complete game out of him, yeah, they're screwed. I'm going with that.
The Broncos have still been winning, but I just feel like they're a better team than what they are. How they've shown, and they've had to make these comebacks. I think they just kind of come out here and make a statement against the Raiders. My thoughts.
They need to. They really do. They need to not screw around. I mean, because this is a good playoff team. And I thought after that Giants game, when they came back, just that hellacious comeback and won, I was like, okay, I think they're going to take off. And would they beat the Cowboys after that? The Houston game, that's the one I thought they would win by even more than that. And I mean, they're still playing good ball, but taking on the Raiders, keeping it close. I do have a little something for the fans out there for us. I made a small same game parlay for this. The only one. But we have a few. Shut up. It's my brother, Peanut Gallery. Okay. Now, hear me out here. I didn't get too crazy because when I get crazy, it goes south. But small parlay, I had Cortland Sutton's over on yards. Found it 58.5. Lucky for you. I also went with Genty on the Raiders. Not his rush yards, his receiving yards at 18.5. I think they're starting to realize he can catch the ball like at Boise State.
They got rid of their best wide receiver.
Right. That goes into my next one. I took Bowers catches, just 6. I think 6.5's the line. I actually dummied it down. I think so. I thought about going 7, but I'm like, fluky crap happens. And then I went on back
10.
It might be. I didn't go too crazy. I'm trying to get a win here, guys. RJ Harvey, I went 30 rush and receiving yards for him because he's actually started to carve a little more of a role.
Yes.
And if they're up, save some miles on Dobbins there, give him the ball a little more. And honestly, the way he was used as a receiver last week, like Sean Payton gets some tricky crap going. I kind of like that. So this actually comes in at plus 636, which would be like $10 is 60 whatever, 360. Yeah. So that was Woody's little thank you guys, small parlay. You don't hate it, do you?
No, I don't. I don't hate it actually at all. I like it.
I usually kind of touchdown score in there, but I'm like, man, I like a dominant back for that. And
Mhm.
if I went anywhere, I'd throw Byers in. But I was like,
I
let's try to get a win.
I would either be Bowers or GNT for that.
GNT, yeah.
By,
I thought
by the way,
about it.
if you guys notice, there is puppies back in here in the background.
Ooh, hey, are they for sale up there? Do you have your?
They will be for sale. I don't know how much yet. We've talked about it, but there are 7 puppies back there.
Nice. Start advertising through the show. That's perfect setup, buddy. That's perfect. Oh, that's
All
awesome.
right, now we move on to where's this game at? It's overseas.
I actually believe Germany.
Germany.
I
Yes,
don't think
that's
it's London. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So
they
maybe
like
better quality, I hope.
they. I think the Colts get that German game because they had that German guy on the team for a while.
Seems legit. I'll buy it.
Bjorn Warner or whatever. I know he's on
Oh,
the
yeah.
team. Yeah.
Linebacker?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
I
solid.
thought he's an end, but he may have been a linebacker. I thought he's a D
He
end.
plays outside of the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got Falcons technically at the Colts. Colts favored
Yeah.
by 6.5, and they're facing the Falcons teams that we don't know what's going on. The Colts now have Sauce Gardner. Don't know if Drake London can do what he did last week.
I started to say, you think he shadows him? I mean, that's the way that they like. I kind of thought so. And apparently the Falcons are against giving Bijan the ball, I don't know, 20 sometimes a game. Hasn't happened lately. I'm like, your best player, but whatever.
I don't know.
I don't, and I can't go with these guys because holy hell. How many times, like, me personally, I've been like, okay, this is what they can be, the Bills game. And then they laid an egg against the Dolphins like that. Like, I can't trust this team. I actually do trust the Colts. Like, I think last week it was rough. But I think there's
team's gonna have that at some point.
Yeah.
Like that's just
gonna happen. That's the game, and I think they'll give Jonathan Taylor the ball more than 4 times the first.
Yeah, and to me, like people are always making jokes about Daniel Jones, but like the snippets I've seen of that game, the Steelers line came alive like none other. I mean, it was.
They turned back the clock. They did. They really did. Like,
it wasn't Jones could do anything. It was snap, drop back, there in his face. There's TJ Watt trying to kill him.
Exactly.
I don't care who you are. If you have that, you don't have that kind of protection. It's just not going to work.
We're seeing Lamar and getting away from him. Like,
No.
I mean, he is still an animal. Like that defense, all year they've been ragged for being older, over the hill, and they really just shove that game. And that can happen any given Sunday.
Yeah.
That being said, I think the Colts have a pretty good game plan. You get that out of the way, go over there, and then you got your bye week. It does worry me. The Falcons, they literally have to win this game to keep pace. So, and 6.5, I was like, oof, I would have loved it a little lower. But that being said, we're still talking a touchdown, and I do think the Colts are far superior. We also have my boy Blue back there.
Yes,
Sold it for my brother. Nice prop, but got to give him a shout out.
Blue is one of the best mascots in the game, so he deserves a
absolutely.
shout out.
Across all sports, too. I'll put him up there.
I would, too. But that is our first lock of the week. Everybody's locked on.
I like it.
On the Colts,
even
the Oracle, he's expecting the bounce back, and it's just more that we just can't trust the Falcons until they actually show us that we can.
No, it does. That worries me too that they have shown a pass rush this year and everything, but I still think the Colts line's better than we saw last week, and I just think they'll handle it. I love the weapons. I love this Colts team. I really do.
Yeah. All right, next one. Oh God.
Nice. Is this our? We talked about earlier in the year having our locks, super locks, and then our shit bowl of the week matchup or whatever you want to call it.
No. Well, I guess because the next game, the one team is a little bit better.
I agree.
I would say one team is better than these other 3. So we got Browns favored by 1.5 at the Jets.
We know no one cares. But we have to pick it by the rules.
We all picked the Browns because the Jets sold off their best 2 out of 3 players, and then they didn't trade Breece Hall. What are you doing?
Okay. See, I didn't understand that. I thought the same thing. Like when you make those moves with Sauce, Williams.
We couldn't get a 3rd round. We got offered a 4th round. Well, he's not coming back next year.
Right. Okay, take the 4th rounder and move on.
Yeah,
I
just
even
move
thought they
on.
might shop Garrett Wilson. I mean, because I guess my thought process on that is Garrett Wilson's timeline with this team competing, does it add up? Not really. Like
I mean,
and what could they have got for him? Like,
it'd have been.
whew,
I bet it'd been 2 first round. It would have been comparable to Sauce.
I think they could have owned the next 2 drafts,
I think they
which is
could have
something
too.
that's like they're already in good shape, don't get me wrong. But it's like go all in, guys. Like
But
why
at the
have
same time, you gotta have something to put on the field.
they have Adonai Mitchell now? Who
Hey, I put him on my watch
he's
list
got
for
talent.
fantasy because
He's got talent.
they gotta have somebody else to catch the ball besides
They
Garrett.
do, they do.
And Mason
I
Taylor.
do.
Mason Taylor's been
Yeah,
he showed
he's
something.
yeah, you're right. He's solid tight end. Which, by the
But
way, not to backtrack totally, but the Colts trade, I liked it personally. Like I know it was a fair amount to give up, but they saw their window. They made the biggest move of anybody. Their biggest area of weakness. I kind of liked it.
and I mean, Sauce is still young.
He's 24,
He's
5,
24. He
like
signed for what, 3 or
locked
4
up.
years. Oracle didn't
Yeah,
like it because he's like, oh, it's money and whatever. But it's Sauce Gardner signed
yeah,
for 4 years. He'll be 28 or whatever whenever it's over. Who cares?
yeah.
You
Come
got
playoff time, if you're taking out, say, I don't know, just in theory, like they're playing the Chiefs. Even I don't know if he'd match up with Rice real well, but matches up with the other
I'd
team's
say
ex receiver.
I think he probably would actually match up pretty good with Rice.
Yeah.
But
Well,
you're
I just
getting
said
a
this.
guy
They moved him around.
who
Hmm.
is top 3 cornerback in the league.
See what he does this Sunday against London on no prep. Basically, let's
That's
see.
I mean, you give a little bit of
That's a
leeway
hell of
for
a
that.
test. Hell of a test.
And London's a little bit different of a receiver. Not everybody's
Yeah.
got a Drake London type.
No. So
You
sorry, I
got
just had to throw that in. Back to this game
London and
though.
T and like Mike Evans still yet.
The
And
big
big
body
body, go over there, get it.
speed can
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah,
yeah.
I was even thinking even better than DK. Really, I like DK, but not
DK
really
kind of
that
fits in
same.
there too. Yeah, he
Yeah,
can do the
yeah,
same thing. But anyways, yeah, Browns. This is a lock. Moving on. I don't give a fuck.
yeah. I,
um,
well, the one unit you can trust in this game is their defense. Like I think they'll murder who Miles Garrett. Can you bet over 3 sacks? I'm gonna do it. I'm
yeah,
gonna do it. Maybe 4. So yeah, that one unit solid. Their defense. That's it. That's all I got.
yeah.
Browns. We got next. We got the Saints at the
Saints
Panthers.
at the
Woo.
Panthers.
Isn't that Panthers favored by 5.5? That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool.
Yes.
Is that the first game I think I heard they've been favored all year? Like more power to them. I like it. I like what they're doing. Let Rico run all over them.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of where I'm at.
And another guy in that mold of those wide receivers, Tet.
Yeah,
Tet's
good
on
call.
that
Good
mold
call.
too. But yeah,
AJ Brown when he wants to play. AJ Brown when he wants to play. There you go.
yeah, but he's not like super tall. Like those guys that I mentioned are all 6'4".
Oh yeah, he may not. I was thinking he was like 6'2" or 3. He may
I
not
thought he
be.
was like
He's
6'1", 6'2".
mostly.
Yeah, him and Jamar are real comparable. They're not. They're
That's
tall, but
true.
they're not
Yeah,
super tall. But they're so just physically gifted and beast
guys bounce off him.
and just bounce off
Yeah.
people. Yeah. But
Yeah, they do.
anyways, back to this game.
Yeah.
The Saints are the Aints. They ain't got nothing to give. I don't know why they didn't make
I
very
like
many
that.
trades either, except for Shaheed. I don't get it.
Well, they traded what was it,
Oh,
tackle? Their
Penning to the
yeah,
Chargers.
there you go.
Yeah.
But
Um,
yeah, nothing crazy. I thought they might move Kamara, but honestly, it might be a deal. He's a lifelong Saint, wanted to be. They respect that.
that could be too.
I've been more than business,
I don't know, but
but I'm
anyways,
just not on.
also another
Yeah,
lock on this game. Another
yeah.
lock. Moving on.
It makes me a little.
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous at being intra-division. The Panthers usually play way better as a dog, but that being said, I can't pick the Saints. I just can't,
I can't. I'm not picking them at all.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Bills favored by 9.5 going down to Miami.
I love it. I'm a little nervous on this one too.
It's a big spread.
And coming off a huge win. Yeah, that was a huge win.
But the Dolphins just
Letdown's-
got their ass spanked by Ravens. The Bills are a team that is in that caliber of the Ravens now that they're freaking not injured and getting people back. I heard,
Right.
not to diverge too much, but I heard people saying like, "Oh, Harbaugh might get fired." I'm like, "Are you dumb? Are you stupid?
No. With all the injuries,
This
no.
ain't
I don't
his
think it's been
fault at
his.
all."
No, I don't think it's been his best coaching job. But with all the injuries, I can't. No, he's not getting fired.
You can't fire
I
a coach
just.
that's been there that long whenever it's
Yeah.
injuries. That's clearly the issue.
Right. If you had Lamar healthy, had all this defensive incognity going on, then okay.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah.
And I still think they win the division. But
I
on the Bills,
yeah.
I just looked something up here interesting on Wikipedia. On the Miami Dolphins page, it says their daddy is this gentleman named Josh Allen.
Oh,
So therefore, I'm going with the Bills.
okay. Fair
Is it
enough.
me? Does he not own them? He owns them.
He does
Like
own them.
dunker stats. I think the game starts slow. But I think by the end of it, I don't know what Miami's even playing for right now. Waddle, I thought he'd get moved. Their asking price was through the roof.
And it was
Seemed
through
like.
the roof. They did get calls on him, they said. But all right, this is
Yeah.
our third straight lock.
Is that good or bad?
I don't know, but we had a lot of them last week and they didn't really work. But
Yeah.
these are pretty not completely lopsided. Two of these are pretty shit bowls. But I mean,
They are.
Bills for sure here. Josh Allen definitely destroys the Dolphins. Dolphins don't have much
Yeah.
going on. Just look like
No.
a dumpster fire.
McDaniel's still out there with the flip flops and capris doing whatever the hell he's doing, not winning games. So
whatever.
yeah,
He's gonna get fired at the end of the year. They just don't want to fuck with having someone take over during the year.
I don't know what that organization's gonna look like next year. Like, will he be there? Tua gone? Like, there's so much. I don't know how they get out of Tua's contract, truthfully.
I don't
but
either. But we didn't think that the Broncos would get out of Russ's, and look at them pretty damn quick.
They did. They paid a lot for it, but it did work out. I'll give it to them.
But
I
the
didn't see that
Dolphins
working.
I don't think they're gonna have a Sean Payton walk through that door.
I agree. Nick Saban, just kidding. He's busy eating his birthday cake. He ain't coming back.
Get Mike McCarthy, maybe. I don't know if
Yeah.
I don't know if he'd be able to do that though. I'd probably put Peyton above
I don't know.
McCarthy.
I agree. 100%. 100% I do.
All right. Now we got
This is interesting.
Yeah, it's an interesting two teams that kind of both have to win because they're still looking up at the Colts. Jags favored by 1.5 at the Texans. No CJ Stroud. No CJ
Official.
Stroud. And
got Mills.
Realized that, and I'm changing my pick.
Okay. Well, I was like, I don't totally hate your logic because the Jags are very beat up offensively. The one unit I trust in this game is Houston's defense. They're at home. I scratched my head, then I was like, I can't back Mills. I just give me Lawrence and a few weapons. This is gonna be a close game, I think. But it literally, I think the line inverse when Stroud went out, it went from Houston favored 2.5, Jags favored by 1.5 now.
I didn't know that they even thought Stroud would play to make that line go the other way because I watched that happen live. I was like, oh, that's not a good one.
It's bad, wasn't it?
It was bad.
Yeah, which we also saw Jackson Dart a few weeks ago. It was like that's a pretty clear concussion. Dable, can he come out? Okay, send him in. So yeah I don't know that.
Stroud had the lockup thing going on.
Oh, that's no good. No, but yeah, I don't feel the most confident, but this is a lock too.
Yeah,
Jags.
Gosh.
It's gonna be tough. It is.
Yeah, I don't like this lock at all, but
no, they have to win. I mean, no Stroud. There's no excuses. Like. Got to get it done, guys.
Yeah. All right. Next game. Ravens favored by 3.5 at Minnesota.
I feel very confident about this. I'm actually doing.
I noticed because you had an extra lock beside your Ravens for no apparent
reason. You see now, that may not have been me that did that. That might be a certain someone that runs the spreadsheet messing with me. But I did say hammer that shit. So that could be interpreted that way.
It doesn't make sense, but whatever.
No, it makes no sense, not at all. But I also see what game down there that got changed. We'll have to address this. But anyway, I feel good about it because Lamar's back, I believe, healthy. The defense, that's what's more important. They're getting healthy.
Yeah.
McCarthy was fine last game. I still don't know how they beat Detroit. I'm scratching my head a little on that one. But I think this is a good setup. It's indoors. I really think Lamar and Co. will run over them. I think the Vikings really got exposed that Chargers game. Like defensively, like I guess what I'll say is Flores is a great defensive coordinator, but he relies heavily on the blitz.
Mm-hmm.
I do not think that bodes well playing Lamar if he's healthy, and I
Yeah.
think he is.
Yeah.
I think he's going to run right around that. I feel pretty confident saying the Ravens are coming back with a vengeance.
Yeah, I do too. And I think they're on that must win. They got to win every game now.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to dog walk the Vikings.
Yeah, yeah. And we've said it on I think the last week's show. Like I looked at their schedule and I wish I'd have locked in a few more dollars on them to win the division when they were 2-6.
Mm-hmm.
Which the odds weren't that great. I mean, they were good but not great. Like you'd think a team 10-6. No, it wasn't. So threw $10 on it, but yeah, I think they still win the division. I really do. And it starts here.
All right, now we move on to what looks like the best game so far.
Ooh,
This
it's a good one.
this will be a good game.
Yeah,
for sure.
absolutely.
We got the Pats at the Bucks. Bucks favored by 2.5.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's basically because they're at home, I think you'd say. You know,
the home gets you 3 points. So if you look at it as that way, technically the Pats should get.
well, fair. Yeah.
But
this is a tough one.
it's a tough one.
Personally, I'm going with the Bucks. I think we're split on this. I'm looking at this right.
We are split 50.
I'm going with the Bucks. Yeah, off the bye, a little more healthy, the extra rest. The Pats have been on pretty good streak. Being said, that Falcons game, honestly thought they could have lost that very easily.
Yeah.
But I don't want to diss the Pats in any way, shape, or form. I love Drake May. That's honestly should be MVP consideration. Top 3.
He should be, yeah.
Yeah, that being said, I'm going with the fresher team at home. They've had more week to prepare. They are not. I don't think they're getting Godwin back, but Baker's shown he can do something with the weapons he's got. Ibuka healthy.
Yep.
I don't know if Bucky's even playing, but White's actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, I don't think he is, but
no, White's been better than I thought.
Honestly, Rogers also on the Pats and or Pats. You and Oracle on the Bucks. I think I've just been a Pats rider most of the year, and it served me pretty well. And I just don't feel like changing it. Although I know I have been a Bucks rider all year too.
Yeah.
So it's kind of tough. It's very tough. I bet you. Yeah. Just looking back, I think I've picked the Pats every single time. But I also
I've picked them a lot.
I also think I've picked the Bucks anytime I could pick the Bucks.
Do a coin flip for you. Like, I'm
quite really is. These are probably my favorite 2 teams to pick right now this year.
This sounds crazy, but I mean, possible Super Bowl matchup, which it's wide open. Don't get me wrong.
It's pretty wide open.
But did you see it? I mean, they're both, with the exception of the Detroit game, I started to say both teams have been improving throughout the season. They were beat up, the Detroit game, but like I said, off the bye, I'm going Bucks. You go Pats. Good luck.
Yep.
I don't feel confident.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coin flip game, guys.
It's very much a coin flip, and I went with the underdog. Honestly, is just I think that by what I said at the beginning when we talked about this game, that 3 points being for home teams, spreads 2.5. That makes me want to go Pats. That's just where it comes down to it.
It's very fair.
I don't know if that's very correct logic. It's probably flawed, but that's my thinking.
Yeah, matchup wise, the 2 teams match up well too. I think so. It'll be a good one.
All right, Giants at the Bears. Bears favored by 4.5. Yeah. We are also split 50-50 on this one.
I went back and forth on this one.
Yeah, you didn't even have a pick in actually until just as we started here. But Oracle's Giants, Rodgers Giants, of course, because Rodgers is just going to be on the Giants. I'm not sure if he knows that Scatabo got hurt. To be honest,
well, does he think he's already back? That might be it. I know he got hurt, but
I'm just kidding. He had him on his fantasy team. He does still pay attention to that. He knows
he loves him. He loves him too, and I do too. Scatabo's great. I love Dart. Draft for me, it's like my gut was saying Giants. It really was, but I got thinking back because the Bears' defense has been terrible, and you made a great point. Cincinnati exposed them. They had field stretchers. What does Dart have?
Dart has nothing. They had one guy, and he never even got to play with him.
I know.
But they don't have those I mean, no other
Robinson's been
team
fine,
has.
like in the slot,
Yeah,
but
no other
Robinson's been
team
fine,
has.
like in the slot.
Yeah,
But I don't think he's gonna be your, big play 70-yard threat. He's fine possession
you
receiver.
don't have T. Higgins and Jamar Chase,
Exactly.
which
And that being said,
nobody does, to be fair.
no,
But
no. And there's a reason for that when you pay them all the money you do and then have nothing for the defense. It's fine. It's fun for fantasy. But
Yes.
I do really like Dart, and that's my thing. I have ripped Caleb Williams. I'm not a big Caleb Williams guy. I am still not. But I do think the weapons he's got, the way the Bears can run the ball too with Manungai, Swift's back, that's a hell of a combo.
Yeah, it's real
Giants
fun.
suck.
I don't know
Can
which one to start right now, so
you start them both? One in the flex and one.
I don't know. My team is not set up for that. I
That's
only
fair.
need one of those guys.
I do not know what to tell you on that, but I do think they're both going
I
to get
guess I
playing
could.
time.
I need to look and see what the Patriots running back situation is because Travion could damn sure be benched.
Yeah, I've had him in the BBB league. I'm hoping Stevenson's out so we can maybe do something this week, or I'm
Yeah.
screwed.
But
No,
Yeah.
I went back and forth. I wish it was like 3, but 4.5. Win by touchdown, guys. In the game, like in Cincinnati, don't let him back in the game. Like
Yeah.
just
I'm just like I brought up to you and you mentioned just the weapons on the Bears versus the basically
yeah,
no weapons on the Giants. I mean,
yeah. And they got Loveland involved. That was fun.
that
I
was very
mean,
fun. So
he's like a pinball in Cincinnati
that's
defenders.
yeah,
But
that's my only thought on that game. So
yeah,
all right,
yeah. Well, I think the Giants D's better than Cincinnati, but not a whole lot. So, which shocked me. They've got some names,
they
but they've
should be
not been good.
better.
They should
But
be. They should be.
all right,
Coaching problem.
we've got a next game, and as I look at the picks, I am confused. But you know what? Let them
Confused.
have it. Who else
Uh,
is Oracle currently on here too?
yes, he's on the cards, and the rest of us are on the.
No,
This is what upsets me.
I see 3 of us currently in this spreadsheet.
Oh, well, I would like to file a formal complaint against whoever changed Rogers that his pick.
Oh, that was me.
Oh, come on, dude. Come on.
It's
RCB.
I have to read this, so fuck off.
I'm not gonna say that. Somebody called me today and said, "What the hell is the RCBP? What? Like
I
you
knew
don't
what
even
he
know.
meant.
Man.
Anyway,
Rainy City Bitch Pigeons.
let's
Love it.
restart here.
Yeah,
Cards
sorry.
at the Seahawks. Seahawks favored by 6.5, aka the Rain City Bitch Pigeons.
Yeah.
Rogers on the Seahawks. He put in their RCBP, but I did not want to read that and have to think about it. You're also on the Seahawks. I am on the
Loved it.
Seahawks. That's the other team out of the 3 Pats, Bucks, Seahawks I have been on all
Yeah.
year. Like I'm
Voted
going to
well for
pick
you, hasn't
them,
it?
but that game against the Commanders made me think, gosh,
Amazing.
that Seahawks team is scary.
Yes, they are. Defensively, holy crap, they're good. Very good. They can get after the passer, and
Devin Witherspoon
that's
out there, former Illini, doing work.
I like that. Yeah, he's a baller. He's a baller.
Yes.
Like I love what McDonald's done with the defense. Like he's brought the Baltimore ways over. They bring the pressure. I mean,
Hey,
they force turnovers.
another Blues
They're
goal.
good. Yeah, there we go. We need a lot more of that.
Yeah.
Been rough, guys. Still repping them.
Yeah.
But anyway,
But Darnold
yeah,
dang, he's fine. I mean, he just looks the same as he did last year, and he's damn
back
good.
up the pile of shit. I need to eat it because I was like, I was. That's the main thing holding me back earlier in the year from being on him. He's been great. He's been great.
He has been great. JSN is a monster with Darnold.
Yep.
I mean, he is
You were
a
on
monster
there.
with Darnold. They got
He's
Shaheed now, and
Yep. That's gonna be fun.
Cooper Kupp might be gone.
Might be, and I was all about oh my gosh, drawing a blank. Torrey. I started to say Holt.
Horton.
Shout out to my favorite receiver all the time, Torrey Big Game Holt.
But
Torrey Hilton. They got weapons. Shaheed should fit in well there, right?
He does, and Horton's looked very good, and he's actually stashed on one of my team's bench as a guy that I'm like, I'd rather have him currently than other players.
I was looking at him in the sheet when he got there. I'm like, great for them. That's going to take the targets away I thought would go to Horton, but it's fine. This team's very good. 2 good running backs. I will say I would not be surprised if Oracle Island strikes just because of the another backdoor cover. That's what happened. I think the last time they played, it was close to it. Seattle had a big lead. No, I'm not rolling with that. I think they're better than they were then.
Yeah, I
And
think
I
they're
will say
better.
I was impressed with Brissett. I was. I think, been better than Kyler. But
Yeah.
this is not the Dallas Cowboys you're playing.
No.
It's not.
No, it's not. This
Um,
is the Rain City bitch pigeons who are bitch slapping
That's-
everybody.
And they're bringing the rain.
They are bringing the rain and the bitch slaps.
They top of the conference contention. Like, how cool would it be Seahawks and Bucks if that is the like? I wouldn't have thought that starting the year. But that could be fun.
That would be pretty fun. That
Um,
QB draft class that people thought had some misses has turned out pretty
Yeah.
dang good now. It's kind of one of the
Turns
all
out
timers all of a sudden.
Yeah, it went from one of the biggest flops to one of the best. And
Yeah,
it's like
you
this
got
is
one
why you
flop
need
in.
adequate
You
coaching.
got one flop in there, but everybody else now is hit. And it's
Yeah.
pretty
Oh
impressive.
yeah.
I
And they're
like
likable guys too.
Oh, yeah, we need to have a little our beer drink episode that we thought with the quarterbacks, and Darnold is
Yes.
actually
Yes.
on the top for me because he is
I
awesome.
he still got Bake Show. That's my guy.
Yeah, but
I saw.
I've seen Sam Darnold with the Josh Allen on the Bob Does Sports
Oh,
YouTube stuff,
okay.
and he is hilarious. Absolutely
Okay, you probably got
hilarious.
more exposure.
Yes,
Okay,
I have
I need
more
to look into
exposure
that.
to it. He is freaking hilarious.
Um,
But all
But
right,
the Seattle gym must have got a lot of that. And good
Yeah,
call, buddy. Good
yeah.
call.
All right, now we move on to the Lions, favored by 7.5 at Washington. No Jaden Daniels for the Commanders for the rest of the season.
Oh, that's a sad story. Very
Yeah.
sad.
At least it's as we talked about. At least it was his left elbow.
Yeah, yeah. I do get the point. Was that you, Rogers, made it up about the RG3
Rogers
trajectory?
said
It's like
it, but I said the exact opposite though, because it's like,
I see it in the middle because the injury isn't parallel, but the struggling to get a team around him like that. And honestly, I kind of wish they didn't still have him in the game. The end of that, like, was it 38-7? Like he just came back from injury. Like,
True,
guys,
but it's
but
also
they're handling.
It's also still his second year, so we can't say.
Yes, yes, yeah. No, but I get it because I think it was his second year with RG3, wasn't it? He came back too soon. Was it his second year?
That was his
It
ACL.
was his rookie year.
That was
Yeah.
ACL.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So that,
I hope it's not.
his left. It
He
was his
thinks-
left arm. He's gonna be like.
Yeah.
He'll be back to
And
normal.
also, aren't they getting a new stadium?
Yes.
I think are they getting new stadiums there?
Yeah,
So
I don't-
get off that field where all the bad mojo is, and maybe it'll be fine.
I don't
There you
remember
go.
when it is, but they are getting a new stadium.
There's been a lot of injuries in that field. That oof.
Anyways, on this game, we're all on the Lions. We're locked here. Lions come back probably with a vengeance and beat the shit out of them.
Oh, they're pissed as hell.
They
I mean,
are
they
very
shouldn't have
mad.
lost in Minnesota. It's unfortunate for the Commanders that this is the next team on the schedule, and them coming off the loss, they had the injury.
Yeah.
I would be very shocked if Campbell Lions didn't just kill him. Like, and they're getting healthier defensively. Like, this just bodes. Honestly, I'm surprised it's not a bigger spread. The more I think about it,
I think they're taking into the account of the Lions last week, but I think they're gonna come out.
I like that. Yeah, I like it. They're pissed. Like, give me a pissed off Dan Campbell. I'll take it all day. So yeah, I hate to go back on the super lock to a team that just burned us, but I like this one.
Yeah,
I really
that was
do.
a forced super lock. I'm still mad about that. Somebody fucked me up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Rams one. Is that what you wanted? Yeah. I get you. So, speaking of that, that's our next team.
Yep. The Rams favored by 4.5 at the 49ers.
Yeah. Oh.
We are
4.5 now.
50 here. Woody and Rogers on the
I'm
Niners.
Niners.
Oracle and myself on the Rams.
I want to hear your side first. Let's hear it.
I think the Rams are one of the best teams in the NFL.
Very solid logic, sir. That's very solid logic. I think I got burned earlier on this same matchup. Somehow it seems like Shanahan always has something for McVay. I don't even care if Purdy plays. If it's Mac Jones, that's fine. I'm not even saying the Niners are going to win. But I feel like these two teams play to a field goal differential all the time.
In the first game, was Puka in that game?
Yeah, that was before he got hurt, wasn't it? Yeah, I think that was the.
I feel like
I think he was.
I could have been when he got.
No,
hurt.
I think he had a pretty good game. I actually thought.
Let me see.
That was the game the Niners were beat to shit. And I think the spread got to like 8 or something bonkers. And Mac Jones played, he was beat up in that game himself. Like, if I remember right, in overtime, it was like, okay, can
Yeah.
he get back out for the next play? Luka was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me. Don't get me wrong, if the Rams win this because it's a big revenge spot. But a divisional game like this, ice going down to the wire, I'm gonna take the points. Niners are more healthy too now than they were that game. Does that matter? We'll see.
Yeah.
But
I
I do. I feel pretty good. Division game, keeping it close, field goal.
That's fair. I kind of waffled on this one, but I just think the Rams are gonna prove a point here.
Yeah. Yeah,
All
I could
right.
see it.
Sunday night game.
Mhm.
Steelers at
Yeah.
San Diego, or not San Diego, freaking Los Angeles. Still.
Man, I go with Vegas. I'm always like the Oakland Raiders. Oh, damn.
I always say San Diego. Always.
That's what they are.
Every time.
The only one's the damn Rams. I ain't getting that one wrong.
No, fuck you.
I had some personal pissiness there, but anyway.
Yeah. All right. Chargers favored by 3. We are also 50-50 on this one.
Yeah, this was hard for me. I went back and
tough
forth.
one. I am on the Steelers. I will give you my logic. Steelers just played their best game. That defensive line. Chargers O-line still not healthy. Even with
they lost Alt.
Penning, they lost
Yeah.
Alt. I'm thinking that what we seen last week was legit, and they're going to start playing like that again. And if they do, then they are going to cause the Chargers problems.
Yes. I'm banking on the exact opposite, them not having a repeat performance. But I agree with your path, and that is actually why I was on the Steelers. I switched because last I checked, Horsecock Herbert is walking into the stadium, and I'm literally banking on him. I do think the Steelers secondary can be exposed too. Chargers have their skill set guys. I don't feel good about it, but I'm banking on him being the difference, truthfully. I love Herbert. The line scares the living shit out of me. Watt. Oh boy, please do not kill him. As I do see the strength versus weakness there. I do see it.
But also the Chargers still don't got much of a run game here too. And that's
Come on, Vidal. I need something from you. I need something from you, buddy. Yeah. It's not, and that's the way I thought the Colts would attack the Steelers through the run. Like they've been weaker against it. That's a problem. Said I'm putting my hopes on Herbert. I really am.
Fair enough.
And the Chargers D. I mean, it's been very solid. It's gotten healthier. Mac's back. They can get after old man. Just a field goal, guys. That's all we need. 3.5. I'm with you. Dead serious.
Yeah,
that's how close it was for me.
Yeah. All right. Last game, Monday night game. Pretty good game. Yeah, I know what you're laughing. We got Eagles at the Packers. Packers favored by 2.5. We've got Oracle, myself, and you on the Eagles. And to quote Rogers, he says Packers.
I love you, big guy.
In parentheses, FML.
I'll say on a scale of 1 to 10, his confidence is probably not near the 10, is it?
No, I don't think so, but he is totally just going for the because of Homerism. Probably, but
go down with the ship, bro.
I think it's gonna be a good game, and it is a pretty close one. I'm going with the Eagles because they're coming off the bye week.
Yes, they're in theory healthier. That O line is. Run game looked better against the Giants. Keep it rolling. Truthfully, I thought the wrong team was favored. No slide on the Packers, but I do with them healthy. Everything to my knowledge, I think the Eagles are fully healthy now, right?
Yeah, they still show Saquon as questionable currently. Let me check that again real quick.
That would be a problem. But if
Tank's looked pretty good and it's a pretty good backup.
Good call. He has.
Obviously, when I seen Saquon go down, I picked up Tank immediately. Oh yeah, Saquon doesn't even have the questionable on him anymore.
Yeah.
So he's good.
Yeah, I think with that, I could see the Packers. That was a huge letdown spot last week. Like it was one that I know they were looking ahead to this game. Got Carolina coming in there. Could I see them pissed, coming back fully focused, winning this game? Yes, I really could. But am I banking on who I think is the better team all the way around right now? That's where I'm going with this. And losing Tucker Kraft was huge.
That is huge.
That guy was a monster.
We hadn't mentioned that. That is huge. He was tight end 1 so far in the season. He is the dude.
He's a freaking monster. Which Musgrave's a solid backup, but does not. It's not the Tucker Kraft. Like, that was their best weapon. Oh, field stretcher, what, 6'5", like, I don't even know,
Yeah.
280 all muscle, like,
Yeah.
baby Gronkish, maybe.
Yeah, he was starting to look
Um,
that way. Well, he
he
could
was,
break
he was.
tackles and stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he even has the cool theatrics to Gronk has too, like that jump back up after the tackle is like, yeah, that's cool. Jacobs too does not look great against this run D. You know, he was sick, hurt, hasn't been 100%.
Yeah.
That'd worry me for the Packers. So
Yeah.
I do. I think they just have to win the game, guys. I'm on the Eagles.
Yeah.
Caw-caw!
Alrighty. Well, that's been another episode of the Pick'em. By the time you guys see this, Thursday night game's probably gonna be done, but that's okay.
It is.
We'll
Hope you like my
still do some.
parlay. Maybe I'll have another.
Yeah,
Maybe
we'll see. But
next
we will
Thursday
see
if
you
it
guys
wins.
next week. Hopefully with 2 episodes.
Right.
Hopefully a Pick'em and a regular episode. Hopefully soon we get started on the podcast studio, and we will see
Yeah.
you guys later.
Try it. Stay classy, America.
All
And the
right,
Blues. Please,
peace out.
guys. Please, please. Yeah. See ya.